Hey everyone, welcome to my channel, Books, Girls, and Purrs. My name's Leslie. Recently, I saw Nikel from Nikel's Nook do this tag, and I didn't even know this tag existed, and it's the Booktube Newbie tag. And so I thought, better late than never, I'm gonna go ahead and just Benjamin Button this thing. So here we go. I started my channel a little over a year ago, or a little under a year, I'm not sure. I've already braved the pandemic, and at some point my job decided that working from home was going to be a permanent thing, and so I go out into the world less and less, and just to counter, at least through one avenue, of just staying connected with others, connecting with people that also like to read. I thought that BookTube would be a great way to do that. On top of that, I didn't even know BookTube existed till the pandemic. And I'm sure it's existed since YouTube began, right? But I wasn't really watching YouTube and I didn't know. And I do have some friends that like to read, but they're not really as avid readers, I guess, as I am, or not really into the same material. And so this is a way for me to kind of like create a space not only for community, but to also like info dump, because when I read a book I just want to talk about it immediately. And this is definitely a place where I could just like put all those thoughts out there. So I definitely don't think I could bring anything necessarily unique to the BookTube community. It's just more about connecting. This particular year, 2023, I did focus on reading one author a month, or at least trying to make one particular author my focus for the month more than reading any other books. And so as far as bringing anything unique, I just think maybe just focusing on one author and focusing on like the long arc of their work and analyzing their work from that perspective rather than just focusing on one particular literary work. I'm mostly just excited about, I don't know, just the chats that I have, learning about like reading sprints, which I didn't even know about. So my excitement comes more from like just connection. Something else I'm excited about next year is I'm going to try to push myself to read more romance. And I did somehow talk a friend into reading romance with me. I also don't know if she's really into romance, so that's something I'm definitely excited about. I absolutely love reading because it gives me a chance to not just read for fun, but read for educational purposes, read other people's opinions and perspectives, ways of life. I definitely gravitate towards social justice, or focusing on different injustices going on, not just for present time but past as well, and how that affects our current lives. So that's definitely something I'm really like gravitated towards, and why I love reading. What really got me into reading when I was younger was Reading Rainbow, story time. I don't think that was on PBS. That might have been like a KCET thing. And just children's books. Being a kid and reading Amelia Bedelia was one that really kind of swept me off my feet. I love laughing, and you know, Amelia Bedelia, I still have like the old classic books. I particularly have the holiday one, the Halloween and the Christmas one, and it's just been a delight to pass it on to my daughter. The only challenges I think I face now, and that I will continue to face, is just carving out time. I really care about getting better at analysis, and really refining how I talk about books in a way that I feel is objective and not only focuses on whether I gel with the opinions of the author or not. And so yeah, so I think just crafting literary criticism as well as time management will definitely be an issue, but I definitely plan on being more organized for next year. Most of the time I find myself reading on my couch. Sometimes you'll see me shoot videos from there. I just recently did a tag, or what else did I do? Oh, my November wrap I did from my couch. That's my go-to place to read. I love reading at cafes, but I also will listen to books on tape in the car whenever I have to do travel. And so yeah, definitely my central spot for reading is on my couch. In terms of what kind of books I like to read, I'm an eclectic reader. I don't necessarily have any adverse reactions to any particular genre, except maybe romance. But again, I'm trying to get more into romance. I like nonfiction, fiction, any genre. I'm not necessarily looking to read books that are focused on my particular age. I'm fine with reading YA and younger books. In fact, I think this past October I read a duology. I can't think of the name right now, but it's something along the lines of The Adventures of Garlic, or Garlic and the Witch and Garlic and the Vampire. That's a graphic novel. It's meant to be for children, but it is just so sweet, and I loved the long narrative of building a sense of community and reaching out to others. It was just so sweet and perfect for actually a cozy read. So I definitely think that I enjoy just reading, but beyond the bounds of maybe what an author thought is their particular audience. And so that's definitely been a joy. Oh, in fact, before I forget, speaking of not liking romances, I just recently read A Christmas Truce, and I would have never picked this up before, but the author happened to mention that this was being published. Sometimes I attend their sprints or other Booktube events, and I actually really liked it. I really did not think I would. By the end, I was like squealing with joy. And I'm also not really into poetry, but Jen Campbell wrote, "Please do not touch this exhibit." Jen Campbell's an author that also is a disabilities activist and has disabilities of her own. And so in this, she does dig deep into her childhood experiences in the hospital, and the challenges that she faced as an adult with IVF treatment. And again, just because I don't necessarily gravitate towards a particular genre like poetry doesn't mean I'm not willing to like take that leap and like try it out. Or oh, The Magic Fish. I'm still reading for this month, so The Magic Fish was so good. This is also a graphic novel of this young I believe Vietnamese American boy, kind of dealing with those like generational divides and connections while reading fables with his mother, and also grappling with his own queer identity. It was just so beautiful. I read it in one sitting. I couldn't put it down. I totally just ignored everything else I had to do that particular night just to finish this. And another one that I'm reading this month is The Davenports. I'm slowly reading this because it's kind of big for me. This is a lot of pages. And so yeah, I think I'm like a couple of chapters in. I'm really enjoying it. Again, this is romance. And so I'm definitely also just trying to like push towards things that I wouldn't really be interested in, like romance, and just give it a try. And so yeah, I just talked and talked and talked. Thank you for everyone for watching. Thank you. I noticed I have a couple of new subscribers. I appreciate your support. Please like this, subscribe if you're your first time here, and comment below. And I love you all. I hope you're doing well, and I'll talk to you later.